In my humble opinion, one of, if not the most undervalued areas still in today's marketplace is that last big silver coin in circulation, the Franklin series. And when you get to certified coins, that 1% club, affordable and rare. Look at this deal. Now, when I referenced the last large size silver coin in circulation, it's because in 1935, the U.S. government, the U.S. Mint, pulled silver dollars from circulation. It was when they stopped making them. So at that time, the Walking Liberty was the largest. We had 3 silver coins in circulation, the Mercury dime, Standing Liberty quarter, and Walking Liberty half dollar. And then we changed out of those designs into 1948 when they brought the Franklin half dollar out. The only, at that time in history, non-president to be put on a coin as a real person. Remember, the Lincoln was in 09, right? The Jefferson nickel was 38. We had the Washington quarter in 32. We had the Roosevelt dime in 46. So the first non-half dollar is the Franklin. A lot of tribute here. Now, the reverse design is kind of the fun part of it. You might remember from the textbooks years ago, but Ben Franklin was not a fan of the American eagle being our national symbol. He thought it should be a more wholesome representation, and he wanted the turkey. But all of our coins have to have, well, the eagle on it. So they made the Liberty Bell, which he was so prominently involved in, the theme of the reverse, but they put a small eagle next to it, just to keep everything clean and simple for who he was, who he stood for. Anybody remember 2006? The 300th anniversary of our beloved founding father's birth. And they made a special silver dollar, a scientist and a founding dollar, 300,000 each. And it sold out almost instantly, and they canceled like 30,000 orders. It was crazy. Fun stuff. Well, let's get back to these, shall we? The Franklin series was from 1948 through 1963. 16 years in all. We'd probably still be here today if it wasn't for the events of late 1963, the assassination of President Kennedy, and then the introduction of the Kennedy half dollar in 1964. So the coins that are made by the U.S. government at this time in history are 3. They make a Philadelphia uncirculated. They make a Denver uncirculated. Coins for circulation, etc. 90% silvers, etc. They make a Philadelphia proof, only sold in proof sets. So these are the last 3 years of production. And we've been talking for a few minutes, and I haven't got to the best part yet. Look at the grade or certification number on these. These are 64s, everyone. 64s. Let's talk about mintages and then populations, and now understanding that the only way NGC, the third-party authentication service on these coins, probably the number one for just volume of coins every year. 35 years. The only way they get paid or the only way they make money and stay in business is by putting coins in holders and giving us their opinions, right? Listen to these numbers. 1961, Philadelphia made 8.2 million Franklins. Only 6,845 are known that nice. That coin right there. How blast beautiful is that? 1962, 9.7 million. 5,167. That's the steal, the coin right in the middle. And then 1963, the last year of issue, 22.1 million, and there's 17,500. Any way you slice it, these are in the fraction of a percent known to exist this nice. Now, those numbers I was giving you is what they've seen in 35 years. 35 years in 64, 65, and 66 grade added together. And they still are less than a half of 1% known this nice. Yet they're affordable. Every silver eagle, going back to 1986, NGC publishes them all. There's not a silver eagle in uncirculated condition that they have under 200,000 coins certified year by year in the uncirculateds. And when can you ever find any of those for under $50 certified? Most of them are $59, $69, $79 in the certified holders. Tonight, $39.95. Now let's take it up one more notch, all right? My competition sells this coin in a capsule. In a capsule. $68.75 on the 61, $75.50 on the 62, and $65.50 on the 63. We're at $39.95 for one of the finest known specimens in each one of these respective years. Something else to understand, Denver's, yes. There were two coins in circulation, a Philadelphia and a Denver. Everybody assumes the Philadelphia is the higher mintage. Not even close on these last 3 years. It's actually inverted. Denver took charge. They were running. $20.2 million in 1961 for Denver versus $8.2 for Philly. 61, $35.4 million compared to $9.7. And then in 1963, the last year of issue, $67 million versus Philadelphia's $22.1. So every year, these last 3 years, the Philadelphia is the lower minted coin. Philadelphia is the coin that has, well, the prize numbers behind it. Now, our phones are getting very busy. I thank you all. The Your Choice banner on the left means it's your choice. If you want to just have the last year of issue of the Franklins, 1963, at $39.95, we'd love to do some business. If you want two of the 61s and one of the 62s, we'd love to do some business. If you want to get all three of them, if you get them in your hands and look at how beautiful these blast white beauties are, you will take a step back and say, hey, for as affordable as they are, which is less than Silver Eagle money, yet they're a 3/4 of a century old, what a great collectible area. And the numbers are the numbers. They're published, everybody. They are published. And we're still seeing 6,800, 5,100, 17,500. Add them all up, and it's still a fraction of a Silver Eagle for any year, you name it. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock up. We're getting down to single digits on the 62. That's the one with the small number. But the other two, compared to what, I guess is the answer. But they are all just outright special. Yes, every single one of them, blast white beauties. We kick out the ones that just don't have that eye appeal. If we've learned one thing the last 5 years, low mintages, low populations if they're certified coins, and also they have to look the part. They got to look like $1 million, and these are all blast white beauties, and they do. Again, my competition doesn't sell 64s because we can't find 64s. But they do sell the coin in a capsule, five grades lower. A Mint State 60 is 5 grades lower, and they're at 68, 75, and 65 respectively. So tonight, this is the deal. $39.95 is your choice. It is Franklin's loaded tonight. The trifecta are the 3 years. Each of these years, the lower mintage. Each of these years, the lower population. And tonight with us, the lowest price. How about that one? Give us a call.